Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I thought that was a fucking spider. Oh my God. Oh, well, okay. Hey, everybody, what's up? If you're watching, yeah, it's a smoke machine. Let's go with that. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Unhinged with Chris Klemens. I am Chris Klemens. Now, today, I also made sure that we are recording. It'll be a couple episodes till I make that mistake again, but not today. So I'm just going to address from the top of the episode that I am exhausted. I took a little more melatonin last night than I should have. I also inhaled a very strong nighty-night kind of flower, and I also just have really no will to live. So that combo is lethal, and it's also resulting in me barely being able to keep my eyes open today. So if I seem a little out of it, it's okay. I'm okay, guys. Thank you, though, for your concern. Not that any of you fucking were, but I'm just really tired and I chugged a fucking energy drink before this. That burp was brought to you by that. Now, oh my God, last night I got family dinner with my mom and my brother and my sister-in-law. And we went to this place just outside of Philly. It was a restaurant called Barcelona. The amount of times I said amigas cheetahs at dinner. Yeah, that one was on me, coach. But we went to this place. It's like a tapas place. It was so fucking good. Anyways, some of us had a little bit more to drink than we planned on because one of the waitresses, shout out to one of you guys, brought this, like, I honestly thought they brought a bong. It looks like a bong, but it was filled with sangria and Sprite. I don't know. It was poured into our mouths. I have like video of it. It's like the least flattering thing I've done in a minute, but it was so much fun. Anyways, we got a little tipsy and obviously we're in no place to drive. So there was a bar nearby that has like skee ball and pool and stuff. So we were like, why don't we just go play some games for like a couple hours and like then we'll all go home. So we go to this bar. Oh my God, the walk there was truly never ending. It was not even that far, but it was so hot. Oh my God, I was wearing this shirt and the shirt looks like just like a normal cotton button down. If you're watching, you can watch the episodes on youtube.com/unhinged. But it looks like a button down. However, it's made of polyester. So it's like literally plastic. I'm essentially wearing a button down poncho. And we're walking and I am just dying of sweat. Anyways, this isn't important. I just wanted to complain. So we get to this like game bar arcade situation and there's skee ball. And if you don't know what skee ball is, it's not my job to teach you that, okay? You can Google. Skee ball was and is one of my favorite fucking things to play ever. And they had 3 skee ball machines. And so between the 4 of us, we decided to break a 20 because each like round was $1. So I gave each people 5 ones. And we were just going up one by one because there was this other guy playing skee ball. And he like seemed like kind of weird, maybe drunk and weird, but definitely weird. And also, I guess, definitely drunk. So he's drunk and weird, just playing skee ball by himself. And then when we would play, he would stop and just stare at whichever of us was playing. And I was like, okay, maybe he's just like really into the sport, you know, like, okay, this is like where he really finds his passion. And then I decide to play skee ball while my sister-in-law was playing skee ball because there was 3 machines and he was using the left one, she was using the right, and I was like, well, there's a middle one and I'm impatient, I'd love to play. So we're playing skee ball and listen, I've been doing like the whole entertainment gig for like 11 and a half years. I have developed a 6th sense of one. Okay, I've developed a couple senses. One of them is when I know that someone is like a fan or knows who I am. I like instantly know, or I walk into a room and I know that someone in there knows who I am. Another one that I have is when people are filming or taking pictures. I like feel it. And so we're playing skee ball, and all of a sudden I just feel that someone is filming us. And so I look over, and this guy is sitting at a table, like next to our table, and he's filming me and my sister-in-law playing skee ball. And so I like do a double take. And also, homie, if you're going to secretly film someone, don't have a highlighter bright blue phone case on your phone, you dumbass. Anyways, so I just go, are you filming? And the guy was like, what? And I was like, are you filming? Like, what do you mean, what, bitch? And he goes, oh, yeah. And I go, could you please stop? I don't want to be filmed. And then could you delete the video? This isn't the first time I've had to like go and ask someone to delete shit off their phone that I don't feel comfortable of them having. And so I go over and I'm like being polite, honestly. I really could have been a dick. But I was like, hi, like, could you please delete that video? I don't want you having that. And also of like my sister-in-law, that's so weird. And he's like, yeah, sure. I don't think he really like spoke, like, I don't know if English was his first language or if he was just literally hammered. So he goes, I'm like looking at his phone, and he like goes and deletes the video. And then, you know, like when you delete a video, like one of the neighboring pictures or videos like moves over and becomes the one that you're looking at. Well, he deletes the video of us playing skee ball, and he's like, okay, see? And then pops up a video that he took of my mom and sister-in-law sitting at the table. And it wasn't like an accidental whoopsie doopsie. It was like a close-up of my mom panning up and down, then moving to my sister-in-law and panning up and down. And I go, whoa, what is that? And he goes, what? Nothing. And I was like, no. There is a video. He's like, no, I'm just getting people playing. And I'm like, they're sitting at a table. I'm looking at the table that they're sitting at. I'm looking at the scene you just filmed. Delete the video. Like, I'm getting like pissed at this point, because that's like, that took it from like maybe like a passionate skee baller to uncomfortable, to a line was crossed. And I don't play when it comes to like safety, privacy, etc. So I'm like, delete that video right now. And he's like, okay, I delete it. His phone is filled with videos of people in the bar, all women. And I'm like, okay, can you go to your recently deleted now and delete those videos? And he's trying to act like they're all deleted. He's like, they're deleted. I deleted it. And I go to the recently deleted. And he had an Android, but I've had to make people delete shit off of all kinds of phones. I'm an equal opportunist, delete the fuck off the phone kind of person. So like, I know that every phone has a fucking recently deleted thing. So I'm like, and I'm getting like annoyed at this point, because like, just make this easy for all of us. And my older brother catches wind of this, and I'm like, he's recording Mom and Katie, and just like, this is so uncomfortable. And we all saw him recording us playing skee ball. And so I'm like, listen, I know that there's a recently deleted. Let's make this easy for all of us and just go. So he magically finds recently deleted, and he deletes them from there. And while I was doing this, I saw my brother go to the bar, and I was like, oh my God, is he really ordering a fucking drink right now? Like, and what he was doing was getting security. So after I finally deleted them off the phone, he was escorted out. But I mean, guys, the point of this is, I just thought, like, if these were just two women without other people a part of their party being able to see this happen, who knows what could have happened? So please, I'm saying this because I want to really like remind y'all, a lot of my audience is women. Please be aware of your surroundings, and don't be afraid to stand your ground if your privacy or anything has been violated. It's like sad that shit doesn't even faze me anymore. Like, that's why I hate being in public. And he wasn't filming, obviously, because he knew who I was, but I've had it happen before where people are filming me secretly, and then I end up seeing this shit online, and I'm like, that's terrifying. And so I don't fuck with that shit. Like, it doesn't faze me anymore, sadly, but it just was the most uncomfortable, like, icky. Like, I will probably never get that image out of my head. of the video popping up of my mom and my sister-in-law on his phone. It was just it wasn't even just like a video. It was just so, just so creepy and like it really like today it's hitting me a lot more than it did in the moment, but it was just repulsive. Like I pray to God I forget what that looked like, but it was just so awkward and awkward makes it seem like there's some humor in it. It was uncomfortable and it was creepy. So just be aware of your surroundings, guys, especially as you're all doing stuff this summer. Just please be safe. It is so fucked up out there. So that's the anecdote I'm starting off this episode with. It is just the one that's at the top of my head. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing an Unhinged after show on patreon.com/Chris Klemens. I'm just, like I said, really tired and kind of out of it. And like, I've been uploading a bunch of other Patreon videos for the full-blown dysfunction tier if you want to join that. But I think today we might just pass on the after show. But yeah, also, before we get into the phone calls, be sure to subscribe to Unhinged with Chris Klemens. If this is your first episode, first of all, thank you. And then second of all, subscribe. And then if you like video episodes, like I mentioned earlier, we do upload those on youtube.com/@unhinged. Be sure to subscribe, leave comments, thumbs it up, the whole gigarama. And then also rate and review. That always helps us out a ton. And I appreciate it a lot. I love reading your guys' reviews. Like, I always think of this podcast as being like an insecurity of mine. I just don't like feel like I'm a good podcaster. Like, you know, like I'm a funny person. I'm good at street interviews. I'm good at like whatever. This I just don't ever feel like is funny, entertaining, etc. Oh my God, for a second I just had a panic if we were recording. So like reading your guys' reviews always makes this feel so much more purposeful. So thank you. Now, I am going to open the phone lines up. You can call 667-577-0807. And be sure to save that in your phone as Unhinged in case I do a voicemail episode and I decide to call you back. You know who's calling you because it comes up as like a Maryland phone number, I think, which is horrifying when that appears. Now, the prompt that I asked my Unhinged citizens to call in about was a wild, funny, strange, etc. secret that you have kept from your parents or a partner. And so I feel like y'all really know how to pull through with these phone calls. So I'm pretty excited about this episode. I'm feeling just especially nosy. And also, I live for y'all. I really do have to say, doing live calls kind of scared me. But you guys have made this so fun. And this just wouldn't be what it is without y'all. So thank you. And to everybody who calls in, God bless. You do not have to share your name. Oh my God, I'm looking at the post. I didn't realize that my face was... I thought I took a picture of the ceiling, and when I was writing the text for the story post, there was... Guys, it's a full-ass picture of me. Like, guys, why... This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was not there when I was making the story. It was like a plain screen with no picture. And now there's just a random selfie of me below. Fuck, that's so funny. We are getting our first call. Hello, and thank you for calling Unhinged with Chris Klemens. What is a little secret that you have kept from your parents or partner?
So when I was like 9 years old, I played softball and I got this brand new bat and for some reason thought that I should try swinging it in the house when nobody was home.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And so I ended up, of course, shattering the front door glass window. And
No.
I called my mom. And
like, was this the kind of like front door glass window that's like the whole door? Or is it just like a panel that's like half of the door?
it was just a little panel, like half the door.
Oh, okay.
But shattered it, and
I'm like just trying to do the like quick mental math of how you quite possibly hid this secret from your mom.
I told her that I came home and the window was already broken, and I didn't know I didn't know what had happened. And she's like, "Well, we have to call the police. Someone tried to break into the house."
Oh my.
And so I'm like, "Well, I have to continue with this. I can't stop now because I'm busted. I'd be busted if I did." So
Yeah, you'd be busted by your mom at that point, not the fucking police.
yeah. And so she calls the police. So they come. Turns out it's my DARE officer from my school that knows me. And
oh my God, this story just gets more brutal. Oh my God. How old are you, by the way, at this point?
I was like 9.
Oh, okay. Got it. So this is like Little League.
Yeah.
No pun intended. This is the easy shit. Okay. So she calls the police. It's your DARE officer from high school. And then what happens?
So he's like, "Yeah, are you sure like it wasn't broken when you left?" I was like, "No, I came home and it was like that." And he's like, "Yeah, that's so crazy that they did that in broad daylight and nobody noticed, whatever." And so he like did a report and then left, and then we fixed the window and never spoke of it again. And I finally told my mom like a year ago what actually happened.
Wait, how many years later is it now?
I am 28 now.
Oh my God. It's like 2 decades.
Yeah, I kept it for a while.
Wait, what did your mom say when you told her?
At first she didn't believe me.
Yeah.
She thought that I was making it up, and I was like, "No."
You're like, Mom, I could think of about approximately 100 other things that I would rather make up and tell you right now.
Yeah.
The window from 20 years ago is not. Oh my God. So she didn't even believe you?
Yeah. Well, and finally, she knows now. She knows now that it happened, but
God,
yeah.
I am obsessed with that. There really is, though. Were you like scared of your parents growing up?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, same, very much so. Like, I was like, okay, they make the rules, I break them, and then I lie to get out of it or to get a less severe punishment, your officer.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. That's really scary. Holy fuck. Anyways, thank you for calling into Unhinged. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for taking my call.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You too.
Thanks. Bye. Wow. That reminds me of just so many instances. Like, I know the prompt is like secrets that you never told your parents, but like it just hit me then that I have so many of these. So maybe I'll intersperse them throughout this episode. One of them, I think I've maybe told this story on the internet. When I was in first grade, I got sent to the principal's office because one of my supposed friends, I thought, in first grade was one of the captains at recess to pick his teammates for flag football or touch football or whatever the fuck it was in first grade. His name was Colton. He was supposedly one of my close friends, and I was the last person picked. And I mean, granted, okay, sure, that makes a lot of sense now that I would be the last picked for football. And honestly, I would like to be picked last for football. I would like to not be picked at all. But at the time, I'm like, come on, I've got too much energy, according to my first grade teacher. Like, come on, I got this shit. So I get picked last, and I go, "You're such a bitch," or like, "Wow, you're a little bitch," or something like that. I just straight up called the kid a bitch in broad daylight in first grade. And so he goes, "I'm telling on you," because he obviously felt a type of way because I just verbally assaulted the kid. And I was like, no, please, I'll be your best friend. I'll be your best friend. Like, please, you can't. Like, my parents are going to kill me. Like, I'm like freaking out. I like grew up so afraid of my parents, like I just mentioned earlier. And so he tells what turned out to be my third grade teacher who was on recess duty. And Mrs. Lopez, God bless. He goes, "Chris just called me a bitch." Like, I think he was crying, which bitch ass behavior. Sorry. Anyway, so Mrs. Lopez is walking me to the principal's office, and I'm like crying, and I'm like really, I've always been that loyal bitch. I'm like, she was like, "Where did you learn this word?" And I'm like, hello, I know that snitches get stitches, bitches. So, I'm like, my mom doesn't say it. My dad doesn't say it. My older brother doesn't say it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like freaking out at this point because I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to survive to see another day, which yeah, looking back, I'm like, oh girl, you have no idea how many times you're gonna have that thought. But I sit down in the principal's office, Mrs. Mosier, shout out, and she gives me a slip that I have to get signed. That's like, Chris used profanity, parentheses, like bitch at recess. And I was like, I know I cannot present this evidence to the jury when I get home. So I get home and I'm like, I've never been good at like faking things. My mom was like, how was school? And I was like, it was good. And she's like, you seem off. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I just have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to use the downstairs one because I probably made up some excuse. But I know I was in my basement bathroom. And like, hated that bathroom. Like the basement like freaked me out. Like I just was always afraid that I was going to get axe murdered. And so I go into the basement bathroom. I turn on the water and I am ripping this slip into the tiniest pieces. I just remember it like felt like a pile of like cornmeal or something. It was so small. I put it in the trash can in the bathroom under a bunch of trash so that if my parents went through it or like looked in it, they wouldn't see it or something. I don't know. So I was like, they're not knowing about this. The next day, I'm in my homeroom and I see the principal walk in and I'm like, she's here to collect the slip. And the whole day I was like trying to avoid her. I would like peek around hallway corners. Like I remember this shit so vividly because I was terrified. And so she walks into our homeroom and I'm in the back of the room away from the door at a bookshelf getting books. And it was oh my God, the way I remember this so vividly. It was like a wooden bookshelf that was painted like blue. And on the bottom shelf was like a plastic tub with books in it. And I was looking at a book to, I guess, like take to my desk or something. I have no idea. But I'm down there going through the bin. I look up, see the principal walk in my homeroom, and I get so scared. I take the fucking tub of books out, and I crawled into the shelf. Like the most insane shit. I thought she was coming in to be like, I need a slip from Chris. I guess she was coming in to talk to my teacher about something. There I am in the fetal position in a bookshelf. But she wasn't in there to ask. I never got asked about this slip. I don't know what miracle that was. But the fact that I was never asked about where that signed slip was a miracle. I obviously told my mom, like, you know, much later, that happened. But oh my God, my heart is racing. Why did I drink so much energy drink before this? I could have just thought about my past and all the lying I did. And wow, my heart rate is just flying. Oh, we are getting a call. Hello, and thank you for calling Unhinged with Chris Klemens. Now, what is a little secret that you have kept from your parents or a partner?
Oh, sorry. Ew. No. So basically this is crazy. Well, not that crazy, but it's something stupid that I kept from my ex-boyfriend.
You kept from him while you were, like, together?
Together.
Oh, I love it. Hit me with it, baby.
Oh, my God. Okay. It's so stupid, but I don't know why. I think I just didn't like him that much to the point where I wanted to talk to him all the time. And so we were dating for about 4 months when my friend and I decided to join a sport in school. I was in high school.
Okay, I was just about to ask, like, how old are y'all in this? Okay, high school. Okay. So you like begin to play a sport in high school.
Yes, I did track and I kept it.
I was a track girl too. What was your event? What did you run? What did you shot put? What did you do?
I did hurdles.
Oh, you did hurdles? I knew that my fat ass was not getting over that shit. Good for you.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I fell many times and I quit actually after that.
Yeah, no, I like would religiously watch like people failing at the hurdles on YouTube, like compilations. There was this one that I would go back to continuously where the girl would just hit the thing, fall, get up, only to hit the net. Like I knew better than to do the hurdles. So you did track in high school.
Yes.
And are you dating your then boyfriend or did you join to like impress him?
No. I was embarrassed. So I kept it from him for the entirety of like the season, pretty much.
Did he go to your high school?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, girl, what in the fucking Hannah Montana athlete edition is this?
I'm sorry, my mom's here too.
Hey, Mom, what's up?
Is this like a cameo? Did somebody send you?
No, Mom, I'm just the luckiest little girl alive.
You're live on the air, baby.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jimmy and how I didn't tell him I did track.
Oh, that is true. She did not tell him about doing track.
And when he found out, he was so mad at me. He was like, I don't get why we can't tell each other things. Like,
why didn't you tell him you did track?
I have no reason as to why I didn't. Like, I could have, but I was embarrassed.
I'm like, you didn't tell him that you played an extracurricular? What the fuck else didn't you tell him?
Oh, a little too much. Too much.
Relationship doomed from the start.
Yeah, exactly. Even your mom is shitting on this high school relationship. She's like, this thing had no chance.
No, yeah, bad terms.
Wait, bring the mom on the phone. I would like to talk to your mom.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Hello, Chris.
She reminds me of your mom.
Ugh, love it already. So did you approve of this boyfriend that she's referring to?
You know, he was a decent kid at the beginning. He was, kind and...
Okay, go a little fast. It's a podcast. You don't want to make them edit.
Well, what the fuck happened? Well, girl, don't drag your mom.
So anyway, he was an okay kid. Turned out to be not the one, and it was time, and it was either he was going to do it or she was going to do it, but somebody needed to call it quits.
Wait,
so,
why did it go sour? Like, what happened? Now you've piqued my interest a little too much now. I'm like, I need every detail.
Okay, here's the detail. A good friend of hers from the past asked her to go to, he was a year older, and he asked her to go to senior prom with him as a friend. And so I said, oh, that's so sweet. Well, I would ask Jimmy first. So she asked Jimmy. Jimmy said, I don't want you to go. So, of course, she doesn't go with her friend to the senior prom.
How about the boat?
Then a couple weeks later, she receives that wonderful social media picture proof that he is on a boat with other girls drinking.
Jimmy?
And, yeah, sweet Jimmy. So that was an unfortunate event, and it went really south really fast, and both of them knew it was over. But it was just, there's never a good time for that, but at the same time, there is a good time for that.
God, I miss high school drama. That shit was just so fucking stupid and pure. Wow. See, maybe if you talked to him about track, he wouldn't have rebelled and gone on a little yacht party.
You're throwing it back on her. It was both parties.
No,
probably.
oh my God, I'm totally fucking with y'all. I don't think you withholding track and field is warranting him going and being a fucking hypocrite. Ew.
Yeah, apparently he cheated on me, but I never actually told my mom that part.
Oh, well, I think we all saw the boat picture with body shots, so I'm going to go off and assume that kind of was a no-brainer.
Wow.
That is so true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, how did this happen? How are you on the phone with?
So I, in fact, called him like 10 times, and I did not think he would pick up. I was talking to myself.
Well, that happened.
I'm dead. Well, thank you guys so much for calling in. I'm obsessed with this little dynamic duo going on.
Oh, yes. I would love to get our moms together for a play date.
Not a play date. All right. Well, I will I'll coordinate, and we'll link back up on the playground with our moms.
Oh my God. Thank God. Thank God.
Enjoy the rest of your guys' weekend. Thanks for calling.
Love you so much.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Bye. Love y'all. I'm fucking dead at the mom. Okay, well, here's the thing. I am like shocked though that kid was like on a boat drinking. Where did you find a boat in high school? Like, I barely know where to find a boat and how to get on a boat as a 30-year-old. In high school? The fuck? Well, wait. Before you get to your next story, this is very timely. I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's Unhinged with Chris Klemens episode, which is BetterHelp. I feel like life is really just moving on by really quickly these days. And in all of that action, I feel like it's really easy to sort of get lost in it and to not really focus on yourself or the things that you should be focusing on. And that's one of the reasons that I really love therapy, is because it's a dedicated time out of your day each week or whenever you have it to really look at your life and take stock of it and see, like, just sort of almost organize the things that are serving you and those that aren't, and how you can change those. I just think therapy is wildly important. I've always really talked about the importance of therapy. I've been in therapy for as long as I can remember. I mean, I think I started junior year of college, and that was, Jesus Christ, like 10 years ago. So I've been doing therapy for a minute, but I have found that it is one of the most life-changing. It's been one of the most beneficial. I mean, there's just so many positive aspects that therapy has brought to my life. And I feel like it's done exactly like I just said, of helping me take stock of my life and showing me what I can be better at and what needs to be improved upon and what is going great for me right now. Because I do think therapy is also great for seeing the positives going on in your life. So with all of that said, if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge, which I think is great because finding the right therapist is an important aspect and part of the therapy process. So take a moment, visit betterhelp.com/unhinged to get 10% off your first month. That is BetterHelp, HELP.com/unhinged. Thank you so much once again to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's episode. And let's get back to that phone call. Oh my God, we're getting another call. Hello, and thank you for calling Unhinged with Chris Klemens. Do you have a secret that you have withheld from a parent or a partner?
Oh my God, yes, I do. Hi, by the way.
Hi.
I did not think you were going to pick up. I'm a little nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. You're just on a podcast that's recorded forever and put on the internet, so no need to be nervous.
It'll be fine. Okay, so where do you want me to start with the story? I can do the long-winded version, or I could do a little summarized version.
Let's do a summarized, and then I'll ask questions.
Okay, sounds good.
So what's the secret you're calling in about?
This is the first time that I ever smoked weed and got away with it.
Oh, how old were you in this story?
17, 16, 17, pretty sure 17. So I was a little bit late coming into the weed scene.
Oh. Girl, that was early compared. I started when I was 20 or something.
Oh, that's when it picked up, was during COVID. I was like, ooh. Here we are, full stoner now. But I'm 24 now, by the way.
Okay, so this is 8 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. But this is when I was still living with my parents, and I had these two friends in my drama class. I was a drama kid, you know.
Of course you were. You're listening to this podcast. Theater kids rise up. Totally.
I don't know if I can say their names, but we'll call them Betty and Joe.
Okay.
So I would hang out with the two of them all the time, and Joe was a stoner. Betty was a stoner. I was not. I was scared. I hadn't even hit a vape. I was like, I can't do it. I'm nervous. And then one day we were in Target, I think, and we got an apple and did the old hollow out the apple.
No. You made an apple bong? That's so chaperone of you, girl.
Thank you. Aw, what a compliment. So we did that, and we were in Betty's car, literally around the corner from my house. The planning was not there.
No, the planning is never there when you're 16. That's the gag that none of us knew.
No, I was like, yeah, this sounds great. They'll never know. And, obviously things happen. My mom texted me. She's like, why are you around the corner? Come home.
Wait, how did she know that you were around the corner?
Find my phone type of thing.
Oh my God. I'm so glad that shit didn't exist when I was in high school. Not that I was literally doing anything, but Oof. Jeez, that's stressful.
Yeah, I don't talk to my mom anymore. There's a little bit of tea. She's psychotic. She would like pace the neighborhood up and down, like hands on her hips, like looking around for me, like, where are you? What are you doing? And I was like, guys, we have to stop smoking. Like, she's going to come out. We got out of the car, like, walked around the corner to my house. We went inside my house, reeking of fucking weed.
That is all I was thinking about is like, please tell me someone planned and brought like a Victoria's Secret body spray or something.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Okay, so you just raw dog walk in.
Raw dog walk in. It fucking reeks, dude. Like, looking back on it, I'm like, holy shit, what was I doing? And my dad, like, let my two friends walk past me, and, like, they went into my room, and he was like, listen, I know you guys were smoking. And I was like, I wasn't, I swear. I was like, I was just there because I felt like I needed to be responsible in the situation and, like, make sure that they would be okay.
Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. That is, I'm not gonna lie, pretty fucking iconic of you. Like, the way that, like, parents eat that shit up of, like, I was just trying to be the responsible one. Like, you taught me bat's eyelash. Dink, dink, dink. Did your dad believe you?
Yeah.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
I totally got away with it. And, like, I checked and my eyes weren't red. I was like, I can pull it off. I can lie. Like, I'm a really good liar.
And this is your first time smoking?
Yes. Yes. I don't know how I did it.
Although I feel like on the first time when you try smoking, you like don't get high. Like I remember smoking and being like, I don't feel anything.
I don't really remember, to be honest.
It's because you were fucking high as shit.
No, you're...
Like, yeah, no, that tracks, Your Honor.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I literally just like was like, I will never do it. Like, and if I do, I'll tell you. I would never keep that secret from you. Like,
the fuck up. You, honestly, you fucking better. That is girl bossification right there. That's like iconic. Yeah. You really did that.
And then my friends just like spent the night at my house, and we like opened the window and like let it air out and shit. And then
you smoked in your bedroom after giving your dad your application for sainthood?
Mm-hmm.
You're insane. Oh my God. If I had been confronted with a possible, did you smoke weed at 16 years old? I would have given it up for life, or well, until I moved out. But I don't understand people who like in high school were smoking in their house and never got away with it. Like the way that I like think about smoking a joint in my house and then my house just smells for like 8 days like weed, which like, listen, I'm not complaining, but
no, it's true.
Holy fuck. Have you asked your dad like nowadays if he knew, like if he believed you or not?
No. I'm taking that with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, totally. Except like if he's listening to the podcast. Well, if he's listening to the podcast, that bitch definitely fucking smokes weed.
Well, yeah, he also does. So like, wait. I feel like honestly, he probably wouldn't care. But I don't know. I feel like with like confrontations or like things like that with my dad, he would be like, rah, 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 like, rah, rah, rah. And
I so badly want to know if he like actually knew or if he was just like, okay, I'll play along. Like, because he obviously smelled that y'all reeked of weed.
Yeah. No, you know what? I could ask him and then get back to you.
Oh my God. Please do. A
little follow-up.
I would love that follow-up. I want you to comment on this episode when you do, and and let me know, because I will look for that comment on YouTube.
You got it. I will update you.
That's everything. Honestly, that was one of the best like lies on the spot I've heard. That was good.
Thank you.
No, we would have been like such good theater friends. That's crazy. I lied like that when I was younger too. It was like so fucked up.
If the situation calls for it, like it'll happen.
It's called survival, Darwin. Okay? It's called survival.
Exactly.
You get it.
I had that rose gold 6S iPhone. I did not want them to take that away from me. Okay.
Okay, little Miss iPhone in high school. Fuck. I'm obsessed with you. This was insane. I am shocked that you like thought of that on this. Like, that's genius level lying.
Thank you.
Oh my God, taking your parents' morals and like putting them on a grandstand. I mean, oh, I'm so proud of you. It's amazing.
Thank you. Aw.
You're welcome. Anyways, I cannot wait to see the update on YouTube in the comments.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Have fun. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Now, like I mentioned on that call, I never smoked weed in high school. I actually thought people who smoked weed were bad people. Granted, the only people I knew who were smoking weed were like bullying me, ended up in jail or got kicked out of their family. So I wasn't like necessarily wrong, but I just like wasn't that kind of girl. But I did start drinking in high school, and I just recently told my mom this secret. But I started sophomore year after one of our like theater plays. We would have cast parties. Well, we would do like the whole go to friendlies thing after like one of the shows. And that's usually, I think, the last show. On the first or the second show after that, we would like someone from the cast or crew would have a party. And then like obviously drinking happened at those parties. So this was in the winter. And we were at my friend Carrie's house. And this is like my first high school party. This is like my first time like around alcohol at a, like, that's what I meant. Like my first high school party with alcohol. Like I was just waiting for someone's parent to like barge through the door and get busted. So I told my mom, she was like, called me or texted me or something while I was at the party. And I remember I had a lollipop, one of those dum-dums. I was swirling it around in a vodka lemonade. I was like, wow, this tastes so good. I was fucking drunk. And my mom, like, I guess she must have, no, she texted me, because if she called, I was like afraid of her calling. She texted me and was like, let me know like how it's going or whatever. Because she was always like, if there's people drinking, like, and you want to leave, like, call me and say that you have a headache and you need to be picked up. And I'm like, okay, yeah, totally, mom. So she's like, how are you feeling? Like, as like the wink, wink. And I'm like, oh, good. We're just watching a movie and playing some games. And then we're probably just going to go to bed. I'm really tired. I got so drunk. I don't even remember where I slept. I think I slept like under a bed. Can that be right? I really feel like I woke up and I was like, what slice of hell am I in? That next day, I remember getting home. It must have been a Saturday night because it was a Sunday and I had to do homework and I had to read a book. I fell asleep. I got home and I'm like, okay, I'm really tired. We just had so much fun. I go upstairs to my room and I'm like trying to read and I fall asleep in my bed. The book is upside down. My mom has a picture of this. I don't know where it is, but I'm like hungover, asleep with a book upside down. And my mom wakes me up and she goes, Chris, I saw you fell asleep. Did not tell her until recently. I was like, I started drinking in high school, because she didn't think I drank at all in high school, which is kind of crazy considering I started like sophomore year. Anyways, that's my fun lying to my mom about high school. I don't like think she ever like accused me either. Like I think she was just like, oh, okay, yeah. And like my mom wasn't like what I don't know is fine. Like she like knew details of everything. Like she was the kind of bitch who like called people's parents and like, hey, are you going to be home with my kid? And I'm like, oh, fuck. That's why I was so scared at this party, but it worked out perfectly. I had a great time with my little dum-dum vodka lemonade. All right, we're going to do like one more phone call. And then as I say that, we got a call. Oh my God. Hello, and thank you for calling Unhinged with Chris Klemens. Do you have a secret that you've kept from a parent or a partner?
Well, my parent, they knew about it.
Wait, so...
After I threw a giant house party. They had never, ever left me home alone.
Wait, oh my God. Okay, hold on. You threw a giant house party in their house? How old were you?
18.
Okay, and this is what, high school or like freshman year of college?
I had they love to camp.
That's so camp.
so like go camping, and they had never ever left me home. Sorry, I have a toddler. Hey, can
Oh, wow. That toddler is going to throw a rager at your house one day. Just know that.
So yeah, no, I. Oh my God. No, sorry, I'm here.
Okay, I was like, did the toddler just beat your ass? What the fuck just happened? So your parents went camping and left you.
But no, so I'm like 28 now.
Okay.
When I was 18, I threw a giant house party. My parents had never ever left me home alone, and my best friend fell off my roof.
Wait. Okay. Time out. Are you in high school or in college in this scenario?
In this scenario, I had just graduated high school.
Okay, so this was like the summer to remember.
Absolutely.
And why did you not feel like scared as fuck? Were your parents strict? Like I would never have even dreamed of doing this.
My parents were so strict.
So you thought, let me throw a banger?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how did that lead to your friend falling off of your roof, dare I ask?
Okay, so I had never been left home alone.
No, that's been made very, very clear.
There was two girls that were in the upstairs bathroom, and somebody came up late, like at 3 a.m. They came to the party late.
Oh my God, honey, like we're closed at 3 a.m. That's crazy.
So everybody thought it was cops.
Were y'all still like raging at 3?
Oh yeah, we were 18.
So true. Yeah, no, I forgot that means you guys like had the will to live. So true. So someone shows up at 3 a.m. and y'all think it's cops.
This girl was like in my bathroom, like it was like my upstairs bedroom.
Oh my God. Like she was like trying to hide essentially.
Pretty much. Yes.
Oh my God. And then she went out the window to like escape. Is this what happened?
And then she was stuck on the roof.
And so she just jumped.
And no, everybody was like, they kept saying, you're nimble.
Okay, that is the weirdest fucking thing you could scream to somebody stuck on a roof. But okay, we've got Nimble Girl on the roof.
Like, you're nimble. Like,
So we've got Nimble 3000 on the roof. It's 3 a.m. and y'all are still thinking that there's cops here?
There was no cops. No.
No, but you guys are thinking that at the time while you're screaming you're nimble.
No. Everybody knew. It was some dude named Austin.
It's always some dude named Austin. What the fuck is that about? Wait, so this girl who got stuck on the roof that y'all are screaming you're nimble at fell off the roof?
No. Like, well, she jumped.
Oh, okay, that makes it better. So true.
It was like she gripped onto the side of the gutter, like she was squatted down on the roof, and she gripped the side of the gutter.
And that bitch came right down, didn't it?
Pretty much, yep.
Is this girl still with us, may I ask? Respectfully?
What?
Is this girl, Nimble 3000, still with us?
Oh, yeah, no, she's okay.
Oh,
but
okay.
She had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, no, I definitely did that math. The sirens were not cops. It was a fresh ambulance.
She bit through her tongue. She, like...
Whoa. I need some sort of fucking heads up. Wait, she bit through her tongue?
And she had a little bit of gap teeth.
Well, don't...
So, it wasn't just like...
This little gap-toothed nimble bitch 3000. So she tries to hold on to the gutter.
Right.
She doesn't. She falls, bites into her tongue, and what else happened?
We had a nice patio, right?
Well, it sounds like you had a nice patio.
No. I mean, it's still nice. I just don't live there anymore.
No, I'm sure it's still nice. It's just she died there.
It's like if you don't let go of the gutter, you are going to not land on your feet.
So did she hold on to the gutter?
I mean, she tried to hold on.
What did she land on? What part of her body? Just get it out.
Imagine falling like perpendicular.
Girl, what the fuck does that sentence mean? Did she land on her back, her head, her feet, or her stomach?
Her stomach?
Oh!
But so half of her body landed on the stomach, but the other half, like her legs, like when she fell, like
she folded like a fucking chair.
She just slammed like hot dog down.
She belly flopped the patio?
Yes, belly flopped the patio. Oh my God, I couldn't have said it better.
And this girl is still alive to this day?
Oh yeah, no, she's great.
So what happened when your parents came home from camping to find a crime scene?
Okay, she bit through her tongue.
Barf.
And she also, both of her elbows, like, hit the patio part, and they were gnarly. And then her stomach was the main part that hit, like, the patio.
Yeah.
So the doctors told her if you don't poop in 3 days, you have to come back to the hospital.
Okay. And did she poop?
Yeah, she did, but it was about 3 days later, and there was a house full of guests because, like I said, my parents were out of town.
How long were they camping for?
So she comes running down the stairs, and she just screams like, "I pooped!" And there was an entire house full of guests staring at her.
Well, I mean, that seems like a lot less of an embarrassment than falling off of a roof, holding onto the gutter, and belly flopping the patio. I don't know. That seems like a win compared to everything that poor little Sarah Beth has been through.
Like, people were encouraging her to jump because they kept saying, "You are nimble."
I feel like I am drunk at this party right now. Thank you so much for calling. Wait, so what happened? Did your parents ever find out?
Oh, yeah, because they came home and they were like, "Well, why is the coffee pot in the bathroom? And also, where is my calendar?"
And then third follow-up question, where's the gutter and why is Sarah dead in our patio? Wow.
No, honestly, I stopped cleaning up the patio or the party, the house, whatever, fuck it. I stopped cleaning and I packed my bags and I moved out that day.
And from the sounds of it, it sounds like you're still drunk from this party. What the fuck?
Like, my mom, bless her, she told me, "We are coming home. We will be there in 2 hours."
That's when you Bob the Builder. Can we do it? Yes, we can.
No, babe, we cannot.
So you just...
I left that day.
And never came back?
Pretty much.
Wait, for real?
I mean, we're good now, but, like, no, I literally, like, at one point, I just packed my stuff and
and you left. That's been made very clear. You left just every piece of evidence in place for them to come home and find. Wow. Well,
No, I had to go.
I hope you have a wonderful life with your daughter. May she do the same to you, honestly. God fucking damn. This is why I don't think I'll have kids. The fuck?
We are good now, but oh, okay. One extra side piece. Sorry to keep you hanging, but
as long as I'm not hanging off a gutter, I don't really care.
I didn't know what to do with the trash from the party, so I drove up the street like 14 seconds, and I just tucked it into blackberry bushes.
So, okay, you were almost complicit with a girl dying at your house, and now you're admitting to just mass littering. Okay, my advice to you is to stop talking.
I think it's called dumping.
Dumping. Okay, yep. Some call it dumping, some call it littering. I think this is a game of semantics at this point.
But when I came home, my mom and my stepdad, they were coming up the road with their like camper, like, so it was like a big fat van and a trailer attached to it.
Yeah, no, I know what a camper is. That's wild.
They asked me what I was doing because there was no reason at all that I should have been up that road, right?
You're like, oh, I was just dumping. Just dumping.
No, I said I was listening to a song.
Totally. You were just listening to a song.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, after this entire story, there's nothing that sounds abnormal about that.
So my mom drove up the road and she saw all of my garbage. And she came back down and was like, if you don't go pick that up, I'm calling the cops.
Oh my God. You were like, well, we actually thought the cops had already come. Funny story. Sit down and let me tell you one. Wow. Thank you so much for calling in. This has been just, I feel like I'm drunk at the high school party right now. Jesus Christ.
I love you so much.
Thank you. I love you as well. I hope you're recovering from this event still. It sounds like you have a lot to work
was like
through.
10 years ago. So
No, I know. No, I know.
me and Mama are all good.
Oh, good. Okay, well, that's amazing. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. Wow, that was quite a story to end on. I'm not going to lie to you. That feels like a real nice place to wrap it up. Now, if you guys didn't want to call in, but instead want to share in the comments of this video episode on youtube.com/@unhinged, feel free to comment with a secret that you kept from your parent or a partner or anybody. I don't know if anybody's going to top that last one, but God, I would love to find out if you can. Now, if you want to get involved next time, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Chris Klemens, and the Unhinged page, Unhinged with Chris Klemens on Instagram, so you know when we are opening up the phone lines. Again, it's 667-577-0807. Be sure to rate and review this episode and subscribe if you haven't. There is no after show this episode. I feel like I need to recover from the party we just heard about. So, yeah, I love y'all. Thanks for listening and calling in. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you guys next episode. Bye.